Love is a wonderful thing, but it isn't always simple. There are moments when you feel like you understand everything, yet there are times when everything seems vague and you feel lost. So how can you overcome the challenges in love? Have you ever texted and received no reply, called only to be met with silence? Have you wondered, what did I do wrong, or why did he suddenly change? The feeling of being ignored can truly weigh down your heart and hurt your self-esteem. But don't be too sad. The important thing is not his actions, but how you face this situation. Don't let someone turning their back obscure your true value. In this article, we will explore smart ways to help you regain confidence, maintain your dignity, and move forward strongly. Are you ready? Welcome to the channel Sophia's Knowledge, and my name is Sophia. This is where we will learn, explore, and share valuable lessons about love. In today's video, Sophia will reveal to you 7 ways to act when a man ignores you. Watch and apply them immediately. Let's explore the secrets to building a solid and meaningful love with Sophia. Before we begin, find a quiet place, put on your headphones, and relax. Let all your worries fade away, and allow the messages in this video to help you calm down and fully absorb them. Are you ready? Let's begin right now. Way 1. Stay calm and don't overreact. When a man ignores you, the first emotions most people experience are confusion, disappointment, and even anger. You might wonder, what did I do wrong, or why did he change so quickly? These are natural reactions, but the most important thing in this situation is to stay calm and not overreact. Impulsive reactions might give you a momentary relief, but in the long run, they often lead to regret. Remember, you cannot control the actions of others, but you can completely control how you react. In this article, we will explore why staying calm is important and how to maintain composure when you are being ignored. Why you need to stay calm when ignored. Before diving into how to stay calm, let's understand why it is so important. Impulsive reactions often make things worse. When you text repeatedly, scold, or get angry, it doesn't change his mind but rather creates pressure, causing him to withdraw even further. Staying calm helps you maintain your self-image. A person who can control their emotions always exudes confidence and maturity. This makes others respect you more. You need time to view the situation objectively. When ignored, negative emotions can cloud your judgment. Calmness will help you assess the situation correctly and find an appropriate solution. Common mistakes when you can't stay calm. Before exploring how to stay calm, consider some common mistakes many people make when they are ignored. Texting or calling continuously. This not only fails to get you the attention you want, but also makes you seem annoying in the eyes of the other person. Posting vague status updates on social media, sharing negative emotions, or indirectly fishing for compliments only makes you appear weak and childish. Scolding or pressuring. Questions like "Why aren't you replying?" or "What do you think of me that you ignore me?" often escalate the tension. Trying to attract attention by being jealous. Pretending to be close with someone else to make him jealous is a fleeting act that does not yield lasting results. If you've ever done these things, don't blame yourself. What's important is recognizing them and changing your approach from now on. How to stay calm when you're being ignored. Calmness isn't indifference, it's the strength to control the situation intelligently. Here are some effective ways to maintain your composure. Temporarily cut off contact. When you're being ignored, the first step is to avoid further contact. Give yourself some time to think instead of trying every possible way to connect with that person. If you feel the urge to text or call, stop and ask yourself, will this make me feel better in the next 10 minutes? What about in the next 10 days? Could this action cause me to lose my self-respect? Remember, silence is sometimes the most powerful response. Redirect your attention to yourself. Instead of obsessing over the other person, focus on yourself. Some suggestions include exercise. Physical activity helps release stress and boost your mood. Spend time on personal hobbies. Read, cook, watch movies, or engage in any activity that makes you happy. Hang out with friends, a coffee date or a walk with loved ones can help you forget your worries. When you keep busy and enjoy life, the other person might be surprised to see you no longer preoccupied with them as before. Write down your emotions. If your emotions are overwhelming, try keeping a journal. Writing down your thoughts will help you clearly identify your current feelings. Release emotions without hurting anyone. View the situation more objectively when you read it later. Sometimes, simply pouring your heart out on paper can make you feel much lighter. Don't be too hard on yourself. Being ignored can lead to low self-esteem or self-blame. However, remember, you are not the only reason behind someone else's actions. Everyone has moments when they are busy or need space. You deserve respect, no matter what the circumstances are. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding. When should you take the initiative to contact again? After you have calmed down and taken some time for yourself, you may wonder, should I reach out? The answer depends on the situation. If it's an important relationship, a lover, a close friend, try to contact him gently after a few days. Don't scold, just ask something simple like, "How have you been lately?" If the person continues to ignore you, accept the truth and focus on relationships that are more worthy of your time. If this is just an acquaintance or someone you are just getting to know, it might not be worth pursuing further. Sometimes, silence is the clearest answer. In the end, being ignored is not pleasant, but how you react will determine the outcome. Staying calm helps you maintain your self-respect. Make wise decisions. Earn more respect from others. Remember that you deserve to be cared for and treated kindly. Don't let anyone make you forget your true worth. Calmness is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign of strength and maturity. If someone chooses to ignore you, show them that you're perfectly fine, even wonderful, without needing their attention. And sometimes, it is exactly that indifference that makes you even more attractive. What do you think about this? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. I would love to hear your opinions and discuss further. Don't forget to hit like if you find this content useful and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next shares. Way 2. Focus on yourself. The secret to becoming more attractive and happy. When a man ignores you, many people's first reaction is to try every possible way to regain his attention. You might want to text more, search for explanations, or even change yourself just to please that person. But the truth is, the most important thing is not to chase after someone, but to focus on yourself. Returning to yourself not only helps you regain balance after negative emotions, but also makes you naturally more attractive. When you are happy, confident, and live for yourself, others will be drawn to that positive energy. So, how can you effectively focus on yourself? The article below will give you the answer. Why is it important to focus on yourself when you are ignored? When someone ignores you, the feeling of hurt is inevitable. However, drowning in sadness or trying to cling only makes you more exhausted. Instead, think about the benefits that focusing on yourself brings. It helps you regain confidence. When you care for and love yourself, you realize that your happiness does not depend on anyone else. It boosts your mental and physical health. Paying attention to yourself helps reduce stress, anxiety, and improves your mood. You become naturally more attractive. A person with an interesting life who knows how to love themselves always exudes a special charm without even trying. It opens up new opportunities. When you are not dominated by an unhealthy relationship, you have more time and energy to explore new things. Focusing on yourself is not selfish. It is a smart choice to build a life that you truly deserve. Practical ways to focus on yourself. Focusing on yourself isn't simply taking a break or forgetting about the other person. It is an active process of taking care of your physical well-being, your mental state, and developing yourself. Below are some effective ways you can start applying today. Take care of your physical health. Health is the foundation for everything in life. When you feel healthy, your mood significantly improves. Try starting with these simple habits. Exercise regularly. You don't have to go to the gym if you don't like it. A morning run, doing yoga at home, or joining a dance class will help keep your body strong and relieve stress. Eat healthily. Instead of turning to fast food or sweets to comfort yourself, choose foods that are good for your health. A balanced diet will help you feel full of energy. Get enough sleep. Sleep directly affects your mental state. Build the habit of going to bed on time and avoid using your phone before sleeping. Taking care of your health not only makes you feel better, but also shows respect for yourself. Invest in personal development. Nothing helps you forget sadness faster than learning and developing yourself. Consider this an opportunity to become a better version of yourself. Learn a new skill. It could be learning a new language, playing a musical instrument, cooking, or joining an online course in a field you love. Read books. Books are wonderful companions. Inspirational books can broaden your horizons and enhance your self-awareness. Keep a journal. Writing down your thoughts helps you understand your emotions better and release any inner worries. Set daily personal development goals, even if they are small steps. Success doesn't come overnight, but persistence will yield surprising results. Spend time with meaningful relationships. When a man ignores you, don't let that make you forget those who always care about and love you. This is a good time to meet up with friends. A coffee date, a short trip, or simply a conversation can make you feel shared and supported. Spend time with family. They are your safe haven and are always ready to listen to you. Participate in community activities. Volunteering not only helps others, but also brings joy and meaning to your own life. Positive relationships will remind you that you are never alone. Enjoy your own company. Learning to enjoy solitude is one of the most important things for focusing on yourself. Time alone allows you to listen to yourself. Try spending an evening with no phone, listening to soft music, and thinking about what you truly want in life. Do what you love without needing anyone else to join. Sometimes, watching a movie alone, dining at your favorite restaurant, or solo traveling brings unforgettable experiences. Try meditation or deep breathing. These simple exercises help reduce stress and connect with your inner self. Remember, loving yourself isn't about waiting for someone else to make you happy. It's about creating happiness for yourself. What happens when you focus on yourself? When you start turning back to yourself, you will realize that you feel stronger, free from the grip of negative emotions. You become more confident and resilient in every situation. Life becomes more interesting. The new things you discover bring joy and meaning. You naturally attract others without even trying. People are often drawn to those who are confident, independent, and know how to love themselves. You understand your own value. Instead of waiting for someone to acknowledge you, you will know that you deserve respect and sincere love. Way 3. Stop overanalyzing the reasons. Learn to let go for greater peace of mind. When a man ignores you, the first thoughts that come to mind are a barrage of questions. Why did he change? What did I do wrong? Does he no longer like me? These questions spin continuously in your head, leaving you confused, anxious, and directionless. However, what you need to do is not to analyze or try to find all the reasons, but rather to let go of the need to understand everything. Constantly searching for answers can sometimes only leave you more exhausted. After all, not everything in life has a clear explanation. In fact, even if you learn the reason, it may not necessarily make you feel any better. So why not choose to let go? Let this article help you understand why you shouldn't overanalyze and how to let go intelligently. Why do we always want to find a reason when we're ignored? Humans have a tendency to seek answers for everything that is unclear. Especially in relationships, when you are ignored, not understanding the reason can make you feel insecure and out of control. You tell yourself, if I knew the cause, I would feel better. But the truth isn't always like that. There are many reasons why you want to know why. You don't want to be abandoned without an explanation. everyone fears being disregarded or underestimated. You hope that if you know the reason, you can change the situation. However, not every issue stems from you, and not everything can be fixed. You want to seek fairness for your feelings. It's hard to accept when someone suddenly becomes cold without giving you an answer. Although these reasons are completely understandable, clinging to them only traps you in an endless loop. The consequences of overanalyzing the reasons. What does it bring you when you continuously dwell on the cause? Unfortunately, most of it is negative emotion. You become obsessed and drained. The deeper you delve, the more tired and stuck you feel. Worst-case scenarios play out in your mind, increasing your anxiety. You waste time and energy. Instead of focusing on more important things, you squander your time on someone who does not value you. You lose self-respect. Constantly questioning, texting, or looking up every detail about him only makes you seem weak and lacking in self-worth. It becomes hard to let go and move forward. When you are fixated on why, you imprison yourself in the past, preventing yourself from seizing new opportunities. You need to realize that not everything in life needs an answer, and that is perfectly normal. How to stop searching for reasons and let go. Letting go does not mean ignoring your own feelings or pretending nothing happened. It is a process of accepting and releasing yourself from what you cannot control. Here are some steps to help you do this effectively. Acknowledge your own emotions. First, allow yourself to fully experience the sadness, disappointment, or anger. Being ignored is a real emotional hurt. If you feel like crying, then cry. If you feel angry, admit it. Suppressing your emotions only adds to your stress. However, once your emotions have subsided, tell yourself, I have allowed myself to feel sad, now it's time to move on. Don't blame yourself too much. A common mistake when being ignored is to turn the blame on yourself. You might think, am I not good enough, or what did I do to make him pull away? But the truth is, the other person might have countless reasons that have nothing to do with you. He might be busy with work or dealing with personal issues. He might not be ready for a serious relationship. Or simply, his feelings have changed, a thing anyone can experience. You cannot control someone else's feelings, but you can choose to treat yourself well. Ask yourself, will knowing the reason really make me feel better? This is an important question you should ask yourself. Imagine if he were to say, I don't like you anymore. I'm exploring someone else. Or even worse, if he doesn't bother to give any explanation at all. Would knowing the truth truly bring you relief, or just deepen your pain? Sometimes, not knowing can help you let go more easily. Let his silence become the clearest answer. Shift your thoughts to positive things. Every time your mind begins to fixate on finding reasons, proactively redirect your thoughts. You can do this by focusing on work or personal hobbies. When you're busy with things you love, you won't have time to worry about unimportant matters. Meeting up with friends, cheerful conversations can significantly improve your mood. Participating in physical activities, running, working out at the gym, or simply taking a walk outdoors can effectively relieve stress. It is crucial that you put yourself at the center, rather than revolving around someone who ignored you. Set boundaries for yourself. If you have tried to find reasons, but received only silence or endless waiting, set limits for yourself. Tell yourself, I deserve respect and don't need to chase after anyone. If someone wants to leave, I will not hold on to them. My life doesn't stop because one person turned their back on me. Setting boundaries not only protects your feelings, but also enhances your self-worth in the eyes of others. What will you gain when you let go? When you stop worrying about why someone is ignoring you, you will gain many benefits. Freedom of mind. You are no longer controlled by unanswered questions. Increased inner strength. Knowing how to let go makes you stronger and more resilient. Attracting positive relationships. Those around you will be drawn to your confidence and calm demeanor. More time and energy for meaningful things. Instead of wasting your mind on someone who isn't worth it, you can focus on developing yourself and enjoying life. Letting go is not about giving up, but about choosing peace over suffering. Finally, life doesn't always provide us with the answers we want. But you don't need to know every reason to move on. Stop tormenting yourself and stop seeking validation from someone who doesn't value you. You deserve a relationship where you don't have to guess or wonder why. Someone who truly cares about you will never leave you in a state of confusion. So, choose to let go, not because you're weak or giving up, but because you love yourself enough not to waste time on something unworthy. When you stop searching for reasons and focus on your own happiness, you will realize that true peace comes from within, not from someone else's explanation. You deserve to be loved, respected, and to live a full life, not one filled with doubts and insecurities. If you're still watching at this moment, don't hesitate to comment the word continue. Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. I would love to hear your opinions and discuss further. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel so that Sophia has even more motivation to create many more great and meaningful videos. Way 4. Keep your appearance always radiant and confident. The secret to standing strong after being ignored. Being ignored by a man can leave you feeling disappointed, insecure, and doubting yourself. You might ask, what did I do wrong? Am I not attractive enough? Does he no longer care about me? These questions can overwhelm you and weigh down your mood. But instead of sinking into negative emotions, choose a smarter approach. Keep your appearance always fresh and confident. Taking care of yourself not only helps you feel better, but also affirms that you will not let anyone or anything dim your value. When you shine both inside and out, not only will the person who ignored you notice, but the whole world will take notice. Why is it important to keep a radiant appearance and stay confident? You might think, why should I care about my appearance when someone has already ignored me? But remember, maintaining a glowing look isn't to impress others, it's to help you feel better about yourself. A polished appearance improves your mood. When you wear a beautiful outfit, apply a touch of makeup, and admire yourself in the mirror, your mood naturally becomes more positive. Confidence comes from feeling good about yourself. When you know you look good and feel comfortable with who you are, your confidence shines through effortlessly. Others are attracted to radiance and confidence. No one wants to be around someone who is always gloomy or lacking vitality. In contrast, positive energy draws attention. You deserve to be loved and cared for, especially by yourself. Don't let someone who doesn't value you make you forget that. So, make self-care your top priority. Practical ways to keep your appearance radiant. You don't need to be a model or a celebrity. You can shine with simple, effective self-care steps. Take care of your skin and body. Healthy skin is the foundation of a radiant appearance. Start with the basics. Cleanse your skin regularly. Make sure you wash your face every morning and evening to remove dirt and excess oil. Moisturize and use sunscreen. Well-hydrated skin looks smoother and more vibrant. Don't forget sunscreen, it protects your skin from harmful UV rays. Exfoliate periodically, this helps your skin look brighter and absorb nutrients more effectively. Stay hydrated and eat healthily. A diet rich in vegetables, fruits, and plenty of water will make your skin glow from within. When your skin is healthy, you naturally feel more confident when you go out. Choose clothing that makes you feel amazing. You don't need to follow every trend. Wear what makes you feel like yourself and the most comfortable. Pick outfits that flatter your figure and suit your complexion. Sometimes, just wearing your favorite outfit is enough to lift your mood. Don't be afraid to experiment with new styles. You might discover a whole new version of yourself. Remember, clothes are not just what you wear, they are a form of self-expression. Take care of your hair and smile. A neat, well-styled hairdo can brighten your face. If you want a change, try a new hairstyle. Sometimes, a small change like a haircut or dyeing your hair in your favorite color can make you feel transformed. Your smile is your most powerful asset. No matter how you feel inside, try smiling at yourself in the mirror. A smile not only makes you look radiant, but also makes others feel at ease around you. Secrets to nurturing inner confidence. Appearance is only one part of the equation. True, lasting confidence comes from within. Here are some ways to nurture that inner confidence. Change the way you talk to yourself. Instead of saying, "I'm not good enough," say, "I deserve the best." When you look in the mirror, focus on your strengths rather than your flaws. Recite positive affirmations daily to build a habit of optimistic thinking. Don't compare yourself to others. Comparison is the quickest route to dissatisfaction. Everyone has their own journey and circumstances. Focus on your progress instead of looking at others. Rather than asking, "Why do others have what I don't?" ask, "In what ways am I better today than I was yesterday?" Do things that make you proud of yourself. Confidence grows when you know you are doing what's right for you. Try completing a task you've been postponing for a long time. Learning a new skill and noticing your progress each day. Helping others, kindness makes you feel more meaningful. When you act for yourself, your confidence grows in ways you never imagined. What happens when you keep your appearance radiant and stay confident? You may be surprised to find that the person who ignored you will eventually take notice, not because you are trying to attract them, but because your positive changes are undeniable. New opportunities will come your way. When you radiate positive energy, work, friendships, and even new relationships become more accessible. You feel genuinely happy without needing anyone else. True joy comes from finding contentment within yourself. You become the best version of yourself, not to prove anything to anyone, but to live a life that is completely yours. Ultimately, being ignored is never a pleasant experience, but how you respond to it matters. You can choose to be sad and insecure, or you can choose to get up, fix your hair, wear your best outfit, and step out with a radiant smile. Remember, you don't change yourself for someone else. You do it for yourself, because you deserve to be loved, respected, and to live a life full of positive energy. People who know how to love themselves are always the most attractive. And when you shine from within, no one can ignore you, not even the person who once turned their back on you. So today, choose to wear your best outfit, put on a little lipstick, smile at yourself in the mirror, and step out with confidence. You have always been, are, and will always be enough, just believe it. Way 5. If necessary, confront it in a mature way. In relationships, sometimes silence and being ignored do not signal the end, but rather a challenging phase. There are times when the other person ignores you because they are busy, under pressure, or simply need space. Yet there are also times when that silence is a sign that the relationship is facing serious issues. In such situations, it is important to know when to remain silent and when to confront directly. However, if you decide to face the issue, make sure you do it in a mature, calm, and respectful manner. Confrontation is not about arguing or blaming, but about seeking clarity, understanding each other better, and finding the best path forward for yourself. When should you confront? Not every instance of being ignored necessarily calls for confrontation. Sometimes, stepping back and giving the other person space is the right approach. However, if you notice the following signs, it is time for a candid conversation. Prolonged silence without explanation. When the other person remains silent for too long without telling you why, you have the right to seek answers. The relationship becomes ambiguous. If you do not know where you stand in the relationship, a clear conversation is needed. The silence affects your well-being. If being ignored causes you sleeplessness, anxiety, and inability to focus, do not hesitate to confront. You feel that you deserve respect and a clear answer. Every healthy relationship requires communication. You should not have to accept unreasonable silence. It is important to ensure that you confront only when you are calm and ready to listen to any answer, good or bad. How to confront in a mature way. Confrontation is not the same as confrontation. The goal is not to blame, criticize, or make the other person feel guilty. A mature conversation is one in which both parties can share their feelings without hurting each other. Here are steps to help you do that effectively. Prepare yourself mentally before the conversation. Clarify your purpose. What do you want from this conversation? Is it to understand the reason, to resolve a conflict, or to decide whether to continue the relationship? Be clear with yourself first. Prepare for all possibilities. He might explain, apologize, or he might confirm something you do not want to hear. No matter what, remember that a painful truth is better than ambiguity. Wait until you are truly calm. Do not engage in conversation when you are angry or overly emotional. Take deep breaths, count to 10, and ensure you are ready to listen. Choose the right time and place. Avoid confronting when the other person is stressed or busy. Choose a moment when both of you can be as comfortable as possible. Prioritize meeting face-to-face or via a phone call. Text messages can easily be misinterpreted. If you cannot meet in person, choose a video or phone call to ensure a more sincere conversation. Choose a quiet, private space. A calm cafe or a private area will help both parties feel at ease when expressing their feelings. Start the conversation gently. Instead of accusing or blaming, begin by expressing your feelings. For example, say, "Lately, I feel there is a distance between us, and I would like to understand what is happening. You have been silent for a while, and I feel confused. If something is wrong, I hope you can share it with me." Avoid saying things like, "Why are you ignoring me? What do you think I am to you that you treat me this way?" Aggressive questions only make the other person defensive. Focus on your feelings rather than their actions. Listen carefully without interrupting. When he starts to explain, listen without interrupting. Even if you do not like his answer, allow him to finish. Do not react too strongly. If you feel offended, take deep breaths and respond only after he has finished speaking. If something is unclear, ask gently, "What do you mean when you say?" Your calmness will guide the conversation in the right direction and help avoid unnecessary conflict. Make decisions based on the facts, not emotions. After hearing his response, if he admits his mistake and wants to fix things, consider whether you want to give the relationship another chance. But do not rush to forgive if you are not ready. If he confesses that his feelings have faded or that he wants to end the relationship, as painful as it may be, maintain your dignity. You might say, "Thank you for being honest. I respect your decision and will also respect myself." If he continues to evade and does not provide clear answers, that in itself is an answer. Do not stay in an ambiguous relationship, choose yourself. No matter the outcome, always remember that you have been brave enough to confront the issue and that you deserve respect. What will happen when you confront in a mature way? Regardless of the outcome, confronting in the right way brings many benefits. You will no longer live in uncertainty. Having an answer will help you let go more easily or move forward with a lighter heart. You maintain your self-respect. You are not lowering yourself by clinging on. You are showing that you are wise and mature. You feel stronger. Confronting difficult situations is the quickest way to grow up. The other person will respect you more. Whether the relationship continues or not, your maturity will certainly make them reconsider their stance. Notes when confronting: do not use insulting language. Even if you are very angry, calmness is always your strongest weapon. Do not turn the conversation into a demand for rights. Confront to understand, not to win. Listen to your body and emotions. If you feel too exhausted, ask to pause the conversation and continue when you are calmer. Finally, being ignored is a terrible feeling, but avoiding the truth is even worse. Sometimes, the greatest act of courage is not to cling to a relationship that is fading, but to confront it, understand the issue, and let go when necessary. Remember, you deserve respect and honesty. No one is worth losing your self-respect over. Sometimes, one door closes so that a better door can open. If the other person values you, they will appreciate your maturity. If not, walk away with your head held high and tell yourself, "I did the right thing for myself." True peace does not come from someone else's answers, but from your willingness to confront and choose what is best for you. Way 6. Don't lose your self-respect. Maintain your self-worth in every situation. In love or any relationship, self-respect is the foundation that keeps you from losing yourself. When a man ignores you, the first feelings that may arise are sadness, confusion, and a desperate desire to regain his attention. But the worst thing you can do is lose your self-respect just to cling to someone who doesn't value you. You might think, if I try just a little harder, he will come back. But ask yourself, is a relationship based on pleading and lowering your self-worth truly sustainable? Someone who truly loves you will never make you feel the need to diminish your value. Meanwhile, someone who doesn't appreciate you cannot be kept, no matter what you do. This article will help you understand why self-respect is so important and how to maintain it when you are being ignored. Why is self-respect important in a relationship? Self-respect is the way you perceive your own value. When you respect yourself, you will not tolerate poor treatment. How others treat you often reflects what you allow them to do. Attract healthy relationships. Those who love themselves will never accept a toxic relationship. Become more attractive. There is nothing more appealing than confidence and self-respect. People are drawn to those who know their own worth. Protect your mental health. When you maintain self-respect, you won't get caught up in the negative spiral of emotions. Self-respect is not arrogance. It is the acknowledgement that you deserve love, respect, and proper treatment without having to lower yourself in exchange for someone's attention. Actions that cause you to lose your self-respect without realizing it. When being ignored, many people unknowingly engage in behaviors that hurt themselves, continuously texting or calling even when you are not being responded to. Each time you are overlooked, you feel even less valuable. Apologizing just to get the other person's attention, even when you haven't done anything wrong, this puts the other person above you. Accepting all unreasonable demands just to keep the relationship going, agreeing to everything, even sacrificing yourself, hoping to gain attention. Posting sad, suggestive statuses on social media, hoping he will notice, but in reality, it only makes you appear more vulnerable. Trying to do everything to attract attention, even by pretending to be happy, this not only exhausts you, but also distances you from your true self. If you are doing any of these, stop. No one is worth sacrificing your self-respect. How to maintain your self-respect when you're being ignored. Maintaining self-respect when your emotions are hurt is not easy. But it is the only choice to avoid hurting yourself further. Here are some ways to help you stay strong. Set boundaries for yourself. Ask yourself, what is unacceptable in how others treat me? If he doesn't reply to your texts within a reasonable time, stop sending more. If he cancels dates repeatedly without explanation, don't continue to agree. If you feel disrespected, speak up or step back rather than silently enduring. Respecting yourself means knowing when to stop. Don't let the fear of losing someone make you lose yourself. Focus on what makes you feel strong. Do what you excel at. When you shine in your field, your confidence will return. Accomplish small goals every day. This helps you realize your value and gain control of your life. Spend time with those who love you. They will remind you of your worth. Let each day be a testament that you don't need anyone's approval to feel good about yourself. Speak to yourself in a positive manner. Don't let negative self-talk drag you down. Instead of thinking, I'm not good enough, say, everyone has their own value, and so do I. He ignores me because I'm not important. Remind yourself, someone who doesn't see my worth isn't deserving of my time. What can I do to get his attention? Ask yourself, do I really need that attention? The way you speak to yourself shapes your self-respect. Always be kind to yourself. Accept that not everyone will like you, and that's okay. Not everyone is compatible. Just because one man doesn't care about you doesn't mean you aren't good enough. It may simply be that you two are not a good match, or he isn't ready for a relationship. Don't let someone else's choice be an excuse to reject yourself. You cannot control someone else's feelings, but you can choose to love yourself more each day. What will happen when you maintain your self-respect? You will witness some wonderful changes. You will feel relieved and no longer be preoccupied with someone who doesn't value you. Your confidence will return, making you shine effortlessly without trying too hard. The person who once ignored you may eventually recognize your value, but at that point, the decision is yours. New, healthier relationships will appear. A person who maintains self-respect is always respected, not only by others, but, most importantly, by themselves. Ultimately, you might really like that person and want things to go back to how they were. But no relationship is worth it if it forces you to forget your own value. Someone who truly deserves you will never leave you questioning your place in their heart. They will not make you doubt whether you are good enough. So, even if it hurts, choose yourself. Even when you're sad, hold your head high. You deserve a relationship where you don't have to lower yourself to be loved. Self-respect is the one thing you must never lose. Because once you love and value yourself, the world will learn to do the same. Way 7. Expand your network and new opportunities. When a man ignores you, the initial feelings are often disappointment, frustration, and even hurt. You might feel as though your world has shrunk, with all attention and emotion revolving around that one person. However, the worst thing you can do is to shut yourself off and close all other doors just because someone does not value you. Remember, life is much broader than a relationship that goes nowhere. Just because one person turns their back doesn't mean that everyone is like that. Instead of confining yourself in sadness, now is the perfect time to expand your network, explore new opportunities, and rediscover the joy of life. Don't let someone prevent you from moving forward. One closed door can lead to even more amazing opportunities waiting for you ahead. So how do you expand your network and seize new opportunities? Let's explore below. Why is expanding your network important when you're being ignored? When you're ignored, the natural reaction is to withdraw, decline invitations, to go out, meet people, and choose to be alone. However, isolating yourself from the world won't make you feel better. On the contrary, expanding your network brings many benefits. It keeps your mind busy with positive things. Meeting new people will leave you less time to dwell on the one who ignored you. It opens up meaningful relationships, not only in romance, but also in work, friendship, and personal development opportunities. It boosts your confidence and broadens your perspective. Every new person you meet brings a new perspective, a story worth hearing. It helps you realize that the world isn't just about one person. When you see that there are still many kind people around you, you will no longer regret what has passed. So, don't let someone who doesn't value you stop you from connecting with the wonderful people out there. Effective ways to expand your network and embrace new opportunities. You don't have to be an extrovert. You can build great relationships with these simple yet effective steps. Participate in social activities you enjoy. Have you ever wanted to learn dancing, join a book club, or try yoga, but always postponed it? Now is the perfect time to start. Enroll in a new class, whether it's cooking, painting, sports, or a foreign language. These classes not only help you develop skills, but also make it easy to meet like-minded people. Join community events. From seminars and workshops to charity events, every event is an opportunity to meet new people and expand your network. Join local clubs. Participating in communities with similar passions will help you find joy and valued friends. Step out of your comfort zone. The ideal partner, a good friend, or a new career opportunity might be just a friendly greeting away. Actively meet up with friends and family. When you're feeling down, many people tend to decline invitations. But your friends and family are your greatest supporters. Arrange meetups, a coffee date, a walk, or a short trip with friends can make you feel loved and cared for. Share your feelings with trusted people. Sometimes, just having someone to listen is enough to ease your sadness. Reconnect with old relationships. Perhaps it's been a while since you last spoke to an old friend. Why not send a message? A reunion might bring unexpected joy. Remember, those who truly love you will never ignore you. Cherish them. Try putting yourself in new situations. Sometimes, a change of scenery is the way to create new relationships. Travel alone. Solo travel not only refreshes you, but also opens up opportunities to meet interesting people. Attend industry workshops. If you're focused on developing your career, this is a great chance to expand your professional network. Engage in volunteer work. Helping others not only brings joy, but also connects you with people who share your compassionate heart. Let life surprise you with wonderful things you never imagined. Be open and don't be afraid to talk to new people. Expanding your network doesn't necessarily mean attending big events. Sometimes, simply being more open in everyday situations is enough. Smile at the person next to you in a cafe. Chat with colleagues about hobbies outside of work. Strike up a conversation with a stranger in class or at the gym. Opportunities sometimes come from the smallest interactions. Give yourself a chance to connect. Don't be afraid to enter new relationships when you're ready. No one says you have to rush into a new relationship right after being ignored. However, don't shut yourself off for too long just because one person didn't value you. When you feel healed, give yourself the chance to meet new people. There's no need to immediately search for love. Sometimes, romance blossoms from friendship. Remember that not everyone is like your past. Don't let the past block your future happiness. You deserve to be loved and cherished by the right person. What will happen when you expand your network? You will realize that the world isn't as small as you think. There are many kind, interesting people out there ready to become part of your life. You'll rediscover joy and positive energy. New conversations and unexpected trips will reignite your inner spark. You'll stop dwelling on the one who ignored you. As life becomes richer, the person who once hurt you will become a small part of your memories. New opportunities will arise. It could be a new job, a new hobby, or even a new, hopeful love. A few reminders when expanding your network: be open but maintain your boundaries. Don't force yourself to be close to someone if you're not comfortable. Always be yourself. You don't need to change to be loved. The right people will appreciate the real you. Don't rush to replace old feelings with a new person. Make sure you open your heart to connect, not just to fill a void. Conclusion: being ignored by a man is never easy. The feelings of disappointment, hurt, and confusion may make you question your own value. However, how you deal with this situation is what truly matters. You can choose to be sad and cling on, or you can choose to love yourself, stand up, and move forward strongly. The 7 ways we have explored are not just pieces of advice, but a journey to help you regain your inner strength. From staying calm, focusing on yourself, not overanalyzing the reasons, to maintaining your self-respect and expanding your network, these all guide you toward one core principle: put yourself first. Life does not stop because one person turned their back. Someone truly worthy of you will never let you feel devalued. Don't let someone who doesn't appreciate you stop you from exploring the wonderful opportunities out there. You deserve a complete love, a relationship in which you never have to doubt your worth. So, even if today you feel hurt, hold your head high. Every experience is a lesson that makes you grow, become stronger, and brings you closer to the best version of yourself. Don't forget, when you know how to love yourself and value your worth, you not only attract others, but also rediscover the inner peace and happiness within. And that concludes today's video. Thank you for watching until the end. I hope you found these valuable lessons, and that these insights help you on your journey in love. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like and subscribe for more interesting content in the future. I am truly grateful for your support, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Wishing you a life filled with love and happiness.